and girls. Tonight, we will speak about the Halloween event. It was so terrifying that yet no one dared to give it a name. It was a dark night, barely a few clouds. The moon was full. You could hear the hounds howling. The howling. It went right through to the bone. The streets were empty. Empty except one. One boy called John. He went around trick-or-treating, begging on his knees for candy. It all paid off. Till some point, he came to a house. Not just any house. It was the house of the maggot-eating old fool who dared call himself human. He did not know friend from foe, child from man. He was somewhat crazy. Don't you just love those guys? Then John went to his house, unknowing who lived there. He rang the door. Somebody opened the door. The screeching of the door. It was terrifying. But John didn't mind. He was already on his knees, begging the old nutter for candy. What did he get instead of that? What indeed? No one ever heard of him again. It was quite the awful experience for her mother, his father. They didn't know. He simply didn't come back. And so, every Halloween, the kids who went to the old nutter's house, they just disappeared. Nobody knew why. But then, one night, some parents were trick-or-treating with their children. They were alone, yet unafraid. They went to the old nutter's house. The door screeched open. It was still terrifying after all these years. And then he finally showed his face. It was actually not that well-groomed. He was ugly, so to speak. We didn't know why. We didn't know. We didn't care. So what? Who gives a fuck? But then he invited us in. It was quite pleasant. His house was very nice. Well equipped, nice chairs, sofas. It was nice. We sat down, drank some tea, coffee for the adults. The children had some tea and cookies. Those lovely cookies, you've gotta love them. Then he said, "You know, children, I have a large pile of candy in my basement, just right out the door." The parents didn't mind. They thought he was nice. He escorted the children down the stairs. Eventually, they didn't come back. So the parents started to get worried. They came. They saw the old man with his bloody hands, his chainsaws, his swords, his knives, all stuck into their children. But it wasn't just a massacre. No, it was a ritual. The old man paid his debts to Satan. So he thought. The parents, in their anger of seeing their children dead on the floor, with their knives and forks even stuck into their dead limbs, they took up the nearest stick or sharp object. They started hitting the old man, but he kept laughing. laughing as they killed him. They did not know why. They still don't. All they can remember is his laugh. That awful laugh. You can't forget it. Every night, on Halloween, you can still hear it. In your head, it is just there. No one knows why. Who gives a fuck? It scares the hell out of us. Good night, children.